Hello friends, and welcome back to our beginners series. In this video we're going to be checking out basic four-way independence. Four-way independence means all four of your limbs are going to be doing something separate, okay? Now, if you remember the last video, we were playing on the hi-hat over here, real basic quarter notes and eighth notes, which just means, quarter notes means 1, 2, 3, 4, and eighth notes means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Now, we're going to take that same thing and we're going to do it on the ride cymbal, okay? Now, the left foot is going to play on quarter notes, okay? That just means 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, watch my left foot, see what it's doing, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now, what's happening basically is that the left foot is playing with the bass drum and with the snare. It's playing on all the quarter notes. And the ride cymbal is going to play the same thing as the hi-hat, okay? It's kind of simple, but if you're just starting out, don't worry, you'll get it really fast. I think if you have a passion for drumming, it's going to come through and you're going to get this real fast. So let's do it, all right? Let's do the ride cymbal and the hi-hat, okay, with the first basic pattern. That's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's do it with the snare drum on 2 and 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Now, let's do it with the bass drum, the ride cymbal and the hi-hat, okay? Don't play this one yet. We're going to get to that next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we're getting there. Let's put the 2 and 4 on the snare drum, okay? We're going to do everything together now. Our first journey into four-way independence. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. I hope you're playing along with me when I'm doing this, okay? It's a lot of fun to play along when you're just starting out, okay? Now, we're going to do a little variation on the ride cymbal, what we did in the last video with the hi-hat. We're going to play what's called eighth notes, okay? So instead of just putting the notes with a 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? Like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 So let's do that together now, okay? We're just gonna do it with the ride and the hi-hat. Remember, this is the way to do it. You break everything down, you do one thing at a time until you get a feel for it, then you start adding other parts of the kit. So let's just do hi-hat and ride cymbal. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, very good, very good. Let's do 2 and 4 now on the snare. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, now you should be ready to play the full beat. The bass drum on 1 and 3, snare drum on 2 and 4, right hand on the eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the hi-hat with your left foot on quarter notes or just every pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's give it a shot, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Starting to be a lot of fun, I hope, for you. I remember when I had my first ride cymbal, it was this 24-inch monster that I got from a friend of mine. And I was so enthralled with it, you know, I loved the sound, it was amazing. It was just crazy, crazy loud and beautiful. So let's do our last thing now with four-way independence, just to get some satisfaction in there. And we're going to do a crash on 1 like we did in the last video, all right? So with the bass drum, you're going to do the crash cymbal on 1. And it sounds like this. Remember how it sounds. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so we're going to do it at the beginning of this whole thing and at the end of 8 bars. Okay? If you don't know what 8 bars is, just follow me and play along with me. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I love the satisfaction of hearing that whole thing close. With the bass drum and the cymbal, you close phrases. That's how, things work on the drum set. It's so beautiful. I love it. But you can also crash here if you have two crash cymbals. But if you only have one right now and a ride cymbal, a real basic setup, that's how you would do it. Okay, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're playing along to it. Now remember, if you want to really get into drumming, my lesson site is waiting for you, where you have full access to me, email support, Skype support, video reviews, WhatsApp. We do all kinds of things on WhatsApp, messaging, and I give you lesson plans. If you are totally dedicated and really want to get into it, there's my Elite program, which is 3 hours a day for 7 days and a 2-year membership to the lesson site. We go over everything in the lesson site, which could be a little advanced, if you're just starting out, but I'm tailoring everything to whatever situation you are in, especially in the Elite program, okay? I'm also doing hand consultations. Remember what those are: 1 hour hand consultation on video to get your hands together. All right, my friends, I hope you're enjoying this series and playing along to the videos. Much love from Italy here in the studio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you love drumming? Whether you are an amateur or a pro, what defines your drumming will be what you put into it, the things that you're exposed to, the things in your culture and the people you run across. If you love drumming, check out my lesson site, the most innovative curriculum in the world. I have taught thousands and thousands of drummers across the world in some of the most highly regarded drumming cultures. Check out my lesson site and see what it's all about. From big band to rock to Afro-Cuban, Brazilian, one of the most complete lesson libraries on the planet. See you there. Hi friends, I'm here to tell you about an exciting new program I have on my lesson site. It's called the Elite program. In this program, you're going to be working with me very, very closely while I guide you through the entire site. The Elite program, why do I call it that? Because I'm searching for the most dedicated people to study this material. If you want to be a professional drummer, you're going to have to change your life. You're going to have to put drums ahead of everything. And I'm here to make sure that that decision is something that's going to benefit your life in the most positive way it can. Some websites have guest artists that come in and show you some stuff for about an hour and then they leave and you never hear from them again. You're stuck with the guys on the site that may or may not have much experience at all. In this program, you're going to be working with me directly, 3 hours a day for an entire week online, okay? We're going to be having conference online, video conference, 3 hours a day for a week. In this week, I'm going to guide you through everything, prepare you. I'm going to watch you play. I'm going to watch you practice. We're going to work together on things in the moment, okay, which is very important. Now, why the price, you may ask? Well, an online video session with me usually costs $270 for 2 hours. A private lesson with me in New York
costs $100 an hour. A lot of guys charge a lot more than $100, maybe $200, $300 an hour. My price is $100 an hour. I think that's fair. So if you take that many hours with me, okay, 7 times 3, that's 21, that's $2,100. The price of the course is $1,900. So you're already saving $400 by doing it this way. $400 savings. Plus, you have the full year membership to the site with email support, Skype support, and everything else. This unique study situation has been brought about by the technology we enjoy today. Before, you would have had to travel to New York, hang out with me, come to my house, you know, have all those expenses of going to New York, which many guys have done. But now we can do things in a much more, let's say, efficient basis, more economical, and a way that you can be constantly in touch, not only having me in New York there while you're there. Okay, so this is, I think, an amazing opportunity to study. I've taught at some of the best drumming institutions in the world. That's not something that everybody can say. And I have all that knowledge right here waiting for you. If you're serious about your drumming, the lesson site is there. And I'm there as well, ready to make sure you get the most out of the drumming experience and having drums in your life. Okay? I hope you will check out the Elite program. The most innovative curriculum there is comes from having the experience from teaching all over the world, drummers at every level from the highest drumming cultures on the planet. What you're going to need to participate is a way to interact with me online. You need to have a drum set up with your camera, your phone, or whatever. It has to sound halfway decent, and a good Wi-Fi connection so we have uninterrupted streaming. Now, as far as the price goes, if you use PayPal, you can break up the payments. PayPal offers you a variety of ways you can pay. You can use your credit card, and if you don't have access to those things, just write me and we'll figure out a way. But this is a very important program and I think you're gonna love it. It's not a common opportunity to study drums, so I hope you'll take it and make the best of it. All right, folks, see you on the Elite program. Peace.